Today I'm going to be doing a review on the 1982 sci-fi thriller cult classic Blade Runner by Ridley Scott. If you haven't seen this already and you're into sci-fi, this is pretty much a must-see. You have to see this. It's based on the style of the early 20th century noir films. And noir films were American crime films that usually had a detective looking for clues to solve a case. The movie has a starring role from Golden Globe winning actor Harrison Ford. Ford is the main protagonist in this film. He plays the character of Rick Deckard, a retired Blade Runner that's forced back into service after 4 androids come back to Earth. These androids are known throughout the film as skin jobs. They were made by the Tyrell Corporation, and they are android-like humans that have the capability of developing human emotions after they've been active for so long. They think after 4 years they start to be able to think for themselves, which makes them dangerous. And that's why they had to hire the Blade Runners. The Blade Runners are the people who, after they exiled all the skin jobs from Earth, the ones that were remaining were hunted down if they didn't leave, or if they refused to leave, the Blade Runners would have to dispatch them. The main antagonist of the film is played by Rutger Hauer, who plays Roy Batty, who is the leader of the androids that come from space, and their main goal is to search for Eldon Tyrell, their creator, and ask them if there's anything that they can do to get more life after the 4 years is up. And they will do anything by any means necessary to get to him. That's why Harrison Ford's character was hired, because these robots are crazy. You also meet another android in the movie that's not with Roy Batty. Her name's Rachel, and she actually lives with Eldon Tyrell. When you first meet her, Rick Deckard has to do a void conf interrogation on her, which the void conf interrogation is the only way that you can tell whether a person is a robot or human, because they're so similar. He ends up having to do the longest interrogation that he's done on any robot so far, android, and he ends up talking to Eldon Tyrell about Rachel, and he finds out that Tyrell has been implanting fake memories into Rachel, which makes her believe that she's an actual human, which is the first for the androids. This brings up many moral issues throughout the film, whether it be should Tyrell Corporation be able to limit the life of these androids, and should he be able to implant memories into people. It doesn't really say during the movie, but after Harrison Ford interrogates Rachel, he actually goes back to his apartment and looks through like old pictures of his family and stuff, and you can tell he's actually wondering if his memories are real or if they're actually implanted. themselves. Overall, this is a great sci-fi movie and also a great detective movie. Um, I would recommend seeing it if you haven't. It's one of those that you can have many discussions and debates with. This movie's very deep, and it might take a few times watching to get every single piece of the story put together, but that's one of the reasons why it's so great. I'm going to end this review with one of my favorite clips from the movie, and please go see it if you haven't, or please watch it if you haven't, and thank you for watching.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the 10 Hauser Gate.